Your Majesties, Excellencies, dear friends, on behalf of myself, Rania, my son, and the Jordanian delegation, I just wanted to express, as always, the kindness, the hospitality that we have always been treated when we come to visit you and the government and the people of Spain. Your Majesty, what is unique of the relationship between our two countries is the old historical relationship, but also the personal family relationship. And as I mentioned in the room next door, I see the relationship between three generations of Jordanian, the relationship with His late Majesty King Hussein, with you, the one that I have as brothers that share a similar birthday with my youngest son. And so we are very delighted that these are three generations of Jordanians that have had the honor of knowing you and watching you grow into such an amazing leader for your country and for your people. And I'm very grateful on behalf of all of us to be here in Spain. But so much has happened in the world over the past 8 years since we last visited your lovely country. Yet despite the crisis, the conflicts, the pandemic, and so much more, the relationships and the warm friendships between our families, our peoples, and our countries have stayed true and continue to grow from strength to strength. It is such partnerships that form the foundations of global stability that is much needed in our regions and in our world. And today, the visit is yet another building block in solidifying this relationship, which has continued to grow over the past 7 decades. We have just concluded productive discussions with Your Majesty and with the Prime Minister, and we look forward to launching a strategic partnership between our two countries. And this means elevating the ties between our two countries to strategic level that will allow us to be able to work more closely on issues that matter to both our peoples and our world. We are partners in the pursuit of regional and global peace and prosperity, working together to counter the impact of climate change on food and energy security. And we have a long-standing partnership in the economic development and humanitarian spheres. And so we are truly grateful for Spain's support for our development efforts, and we look to expand our cooperation in education, tourism, cultural exchange, as well as water and energy. But we are equally dedicated to building a more stable world for future generations. And it is within these efforts that Spain and Jordan have come together to co-organize the latest round of the HAQEQA process meetings, which will take place tomorrow at the magnificent city of Cordoba. I look forward to the fruitful discussions there and to be there with friends and partners on how we can strengthen global coordination in the fight against terrorism and extremism. Our joint commitment to peace is also evident in your support, as you said, Your Majesty, for the two-state solution as the path forward in resolving the Palestinian-Israeli conflict. And Jordan is keen on working with Spain as the incoming EU president to help create a political horizon that would preserve the prospects of just and lasting peace for Palestinians and the Israelis. Peace on the basis of the two-state solution is key to ensuring peace and prosperity in the entire region and beyond. In the same vein, we will continue working with Spain to resolve the crisis facing our wider Euro-Mediterranean region out of our shared belief that dialogue and cooperation must be the way forward for mutual progress. In the past years, if we have learned anything, it is that the only way forward is together. We cannot overcome the multitude of challenges facing our world alone. So once again, Your Majesty, I thank you, your government, your people, for this wonderful, generous hospitality of being back into your country. And again, I would like to take this opportunity on my behalf and Rania's and my son and our government to wish you and express the heartfelt congratulations on the anniversary of Your Majesty's coronation. I have had the pleasure of working with you over the past years. I look forward to continuing this partnership and friendship in the service of both our peoples. Your Majesty, thank you.